Michael Badnarik is also with us because it is going to be released and start shipping on the 17th. So coming up Monday, and we just got these in. Don't Tread on Me, Rise of the Republic, Michael Badnarik, Alex Jones, Evan Vieira, Cynthia Davis, Charles Key, and many, many others. And this film needed to be made. I'm glad that the makers of Camp FEMA and Washington You're Fired and Wall Street, Life on the Edge of a Bubble have made this documentary because it explains the difference between a republic and a democracy. States' rights, 9th and 10th Amendment, and has a blueprint to take our nation back. People need to see this because it's basically a constitution class in and of itself in this 2-hour film. Michael, you're a big part of this. People can pre-order it. It's basically an order now because it'll be shipping out early next week to everyone. We have these here at Infowars.com, or folks can call toll-free 888-253-3139. I'm excited that so many great films are coming out to educate and inform because people are now ready to be awakened. We've just got to do the next step and get this into their hands. I hope folks will order this film. And we just lost the video Skype connection to him for a second. For Don't Tread on Me, Rise of the Republic, again, available at Infowars.com. And it's going to be shipping out next week. You can also call toll-free 888-253-3139. Michael Badnarik, talk about the difference between a republic and a democracy, 9th, 10th Amendment, and versus this federal government itself captured by foreign corporate interest.
The difference between a democracy and a republic. A democracy, everybody knows, majority wins. But what they leave out is that the minority loses. 51% of the people can vote away the property or the liberty of the 49%. I spoke at a college in Rhode Island. One girl asked me, "Don't you think guns are dangerous?" I said, "No, ma'am, I don't." She goes, "Well, couldn't we vote to take your guns away from you?" And I said, "Absolutely. You can vote that Michael is crazy and dangerous, and you can have a unanimous vote to take my guns away. But then you have to have another vote to see which one of you is going to take them. My rights are not predicated on your being comfortable with it." So in a democracy, you can vote on anything. You can vote to take somebody else's property away. You can vote to limit somebody else's freedom of speech. We live in a republic. I pledge allegiance to the flag and to the republic for which it stands. A republic is based on law. One person and the right of private property will supersede a unanimous vote. In a republic, the minority is protected from an overbearing majority. So the major difference for you to know is that in a democracy, you can vote on anything, and in a republic, there are many, many things that you're not allowed to vote on. Now, the 9th and 10th Amendments are very important. They actually work together. The 9th Amendment, without repeating it, says that because we have a Bill of Rights, that's not a complete list. The Bill of Rights doesn't say anything about your right to have children, but you clearly have a right to have children. The Bill of Rights says nothing about your right to travel, but you have a right to travel. So the 9th Amendment explicitly says that the Bill of Rights is not a comprehensive list. There are things that you can do by right which are not listed in the Bill of Rights. On the contrary, the 10th Amendment explicitly says that the government is not allowed to do things unless the Constitution explicitly allows it. We, the people, have rights. We give the government privileges, and those privileges for the government are listed in Article 1, Section 8. Anything that the government is doing not explicitly listed in Article 1, Section 8 is, by definition, unconstitutional.
And all powers that are not listed in the 10th Amendment, there's only 3 of them, are reserved to the states or the people. And the 9th Amendment, as you said, clearly states, you know, every common right of a free creature. We've got it all, and the federal government can't touch it. But now the feds are saying they want to push a one-child policy here because it's not expressly enumerated. But when it is enumerated, under the First Amendment, how can you have someone who's going to be the Supreme Court justice say, I'm going to arrest you for your speech? What a piece of trash. What a tyrant. What an enemy of anyone that loves freedom. Michael Badnarik, big part of the new film, Don't Tread on Me. Get it first at Infowars.com. I'm so excited about this film from William Lewis and Gary Franchi. We'll be back on the other side of this quick break with Michael Badnarik. Today, we've covered so much news. We haven't even taken any calls yet. We will take calls for Michael. Stay with us. Your calls are coming up for Michael Badnarik, joining us via video Skype from Texas for PrisonPlanet.tv viewers. Another added dimension of this radio broadcast. Do we have Michael back as his Skype drops? Getting him? Okay. Skype's great to have him via video feed, but it does have some hiccups, but it's getting better and better. Coming up, Texas school demands students submit to intrusive census form. There's no law to do that. All the feds can do to enumerate how many representatives you get for your state is ask you every 10 years, how many people live in this house? That's it. Not... Again, there's a bunch of different versions of the forms, at least 4 different ones. One's only 20-something questions. One's 40-plus. We've gone over the forms here. You can go to the census website and read it. What they ask, do you own guns? What type of toilet do you have? How many homes, how many rooms in your house? Do you have heating? And they're asking the kids this stuff